What's good, y'all? Shigama Kyle. Welcome back to my channel. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new, make sure you subscribe. Try to hit the 1,000 subscribers, and the subscriber helps. And today we're going to be talking about Andrew Wiggins, and not only Andrew Wiggins, but his All-Star case. Because, you know, the past couple of weeks, it's been fanful for All-Star. You retweet on Twitter, you go to NBA.com, do your All-Star votes. And Andrew Wiggins has been consistently around the top end of votes for the Western Conference, front court. And right now, I think he has like 4 million votes. So right now, if it was just fan vote, he would be a starter in the All-Star game. And when you first look at it, it's like, why is Andrew Wiggins even on the list for this? Because it's like, it's Andrew Wiggins, what is he doing here? But then when you really, take a step back, look at what Andrew Wiggins has done, look at what he's, contributed to the Warriors winning this season. If you look at the impact he's had for the Warriors, him being an all-star is not such a crazy idea because he has great numbers. I think this is probably the best season of his entire career. He's shooting better. He's, been a great defender. Everything about him has just been really, really good. And you see how it's paying dividends for the Golden State Warriors. The Golden State Warriors, like, second in the West right now. They would probably be first with all those injuries. So it's like, Andrew Wiggins has, been a great player, but I don't think he's an all-star starter. Can he be an all-star on the bench? I think that he has a legitimate case, especially with all the injuries that there are in the West. This season, Andrew Wiggins is averaging 18.5 points, 2 assists, 4 rebounds. He's shooting 42% from 3 on 5 threes a game and 49% from the field overall. And he's just having a really, really efficient season for a guy like him. His true shooting percentage is 59%, which is well above league average this year. So Andrew Wiggins has just been really good offensively. He's a great creator. He's just been a really, really good, spacing option. Because before this year, I didn't really view Andrew Wiggins as like a serious threat from 3. Like, of course, he can hit, a couple. Last year, he even shot 38%, but this year at 42%, he's even shooting higher than Steph Curry is, which is crazy. So Andrew Wiggins as a shooting threat this year has just been great, but he's really changed his approach this year because this year he's not taking as many middies as he did last year or years previous to that. And this year he's taking a lot more three-point shots and he's making a lot more three-point shots. So the scoring just looks a lot more clean. And with Andrew Wiggins, something that always, drove me crazy about him is that he's always settling for mid-ranges. Like, he has a lane to drive, he has the angle to drive, maybe take one more dribble, do a giant hop step, and he's at the rim. But in moments like that, he would just settle for the midi or take a fading step back mid-range and it clanks, and it's just very frustrating. But this year has been more so not taking a bunch of middies. It's been, let me get to the rim. He's shooting a career high at the rim, I believe. Let me get the numbers right here. This season, he is shooting 74% at the rim. He's never shot that well at the rim in his entire career, and he's never shot this well from three in his entire career. So Andrew Wiggins this year has just been, a great scorer, really, really efficient, really good creator. They can run, pick and roll for him. He can attack off the catch pretty well. And he's just, a guy who's great in transition, really athletic, and he's just great at getting to the rim, great at shooting threes, rather be off the dribble, off the catch. And that is just really valuable to this Golden State Warriors, team. And he just understands the Golden State Warriors scheme because he's not always gonna have the ball in his hand, so he knows how to, run off them pin downs. He knows to set pin downs for guys, and he knows the opportunity that gonna open up for him. Like, if he sets a pin down for Steph Curry, he knows that he knows that the defenders are gonna go towards Steph, so he knows how to cut and make sure he finds his way to the rim. So he's been really great doing that, just really great this season. But defensively, he's been really, really good. And last year, he was real good. But this year, I would say he's been, really, really good, if not better. Because Andrew Wiggins is a really, athletic guy, really long wingspan. And it used to always confuse me earlier in the league when he couldn't really defend. Like, why is a guy with all these physical tools not quite figuring it out? Why is he not, being able to be a guy who can say, go out and stop this wing, go out and stop that wing. But this year, I feel like with Draymond having a resurgence and not having to play so many rookies like James Wiseman, it has made Andrew Wiggins' life a lot easier on defense. He's been really, really good, guarding wings. He has that long wingspan. He has great footwork. He's really athletic, so he can, stay in front of guys. So Andrew Wiggins this year has just been a really, really good, impactful defender. And I wouldn't be shocked if he made an all defense team as a wing. But, all those things said, obviously the fan vote is a large chunk of what the All-Star voting is going to, come down to. Now, should Andrew Wiggins have 4 million votes? Should he have more votes than a lot of other guys who are probably better than him? Like, should Andrew Wiggins have more votes than Devin Booker? Probably not. Should Andrew Wiggins have more votes than maybe a Pascal Siakam? Probably not. But Andrew Wiggins has been good enough this season that I think he can be an all-star reserve. And you got to realize the Western Conference right now, very, very injured. Paul George injured, Kawhi Leonard injured, Anthony Davis injured. That's 3 guys who play in the front court, which is where Andrew Wiggins plays. So with those 3 guys being out most likely throughout the All-Star game, throughout All-Star weekend, I don't think it's so crazy that a guy, averaging career highs in a lot of areas, I don't think it's so crazy to, have a spot in the All-Star game. So it would be Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Andrew Wiggins. The Golden State Warriors would have 3 All-Stars, and I just think that's perfectly fine because, like I said, the Western Conference front court very injured right now. Andrew Wiggins is having a great, season on both ends. He's been really consistent. He's been a constant, source of offense and defense for the Golden State Warriors. And, even when the guys around him have been struggling, Steph Curry is in a slump right now. Andrew Wiggins is still, giving them a lot of points, giving them a lot of, creation. And it's just been a really good season for him. So, does Andrew Wiggins belong in the All-Star game? If he made it, I wouldn't be upset. I'm not going to be upset if he misses either. Andrew Wiggins is one of those guys who is like, sure, I don't mind him being in an All-Star game. And honestly, watching him in an All-Star game, he has some, he's really athletic, good, flashy dunks. He can, he got that Penny Hardaway move. He has some good dribbling moves and, jump shots and all that. So I'm all for Andrew Wiggins in the All-Star game, but not as a starter though. Come on, we can't have Andrew Wiggins as a starter. I don't care if, all those guys are injured. If Andrew Wiggins starts in the All-Star game, something is wrong. We lost the plot somewhere. But yeah, man, let me know in the comment section down below if you think Wiggins should be an All-Star. I think he probably should be on the bench, but not as a starter. But yeah, man, if you stayed in the video, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.